Welcome everyone to It Tastes Different Gaming Appetizers. And tonight, are you feeling like you're missing something out of your life? Did you once have something that is now gone? Well, if you have an Xbox and you use the Xbox rewards, then you are missing something. The monthly bonus round punch cards. It wasn't there for the month of September. We just entered the end of the month of August, and then we're halfway through September, and guess what? Still no monthly round punch card. Microsoft hadn't said officially that they're ending the service or ending that punch card, but there is some things going around in the forums on Reddit and a few other places where people have opened up support tickets thinking that maybe they had a bug. Come to find out, no, it's intentional. There's not official communication, but all the support channels are saying, yeah, it's gone. It's still coming. A few months back, they did reduce it from being able to get 2,000 points a month to 1,000, which is kind of crappy, you know. So that sucked, but it was still something. Is better than nothing, you know. But it amounts to losing about, you know, when they really had it, it was 24,000 points a year down to 12,000 points a year, and now no points. But does Microsoft have a deal for you? You can get a credit card. You can show everybody how much you love Xbox and get a credit card in your wallet from Xbox. What do I have to say about that? That seems janky. So, launching later this month, September 21st, Xbox insiders living in the US can get the credit card, can apply for the credit card. Don't get one just because you want one. You have to apply for it, right? And then sometime next year in 2024, it's going to expand to all gamers in the same territory. Outside of the US, I don't know what they're going to do, but basically it's going to be offered through the consumer division of Barclays. So Barclays is very large. So if you know anything, very large entity. Supposedly the card's going to have a no annual fee, and it's a reward-based system card. So this is where you can get your free points back for every dollar spent. So basically, a few categories qualify for a higher level of rewards. Eligible purchases at the Microsoft Store will get you 5 points for every $1 you spend, while eligible streaming and food delivery services will give you 3 points for every dollar you spend. And these are going to be accumulated separately from the Microsoft Reward Program. So what that means is that you're not going to be able to just combine them to buy that gift card, which really sucks. I mean, having two separate reward systems or reward points for games is kind of weird. The card is supposedly going to offer an initial sign-up bonus of 5,000 points, so $50. So 5,000 points. And 3 months of Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. So if you don't have Xbox Game Pass Ultimate and you want to get 3 free months, then sign up for this credit card. So they have 5 different card designs that you can go through and look at, and you'll have your gamer tag printed on the card. So if you got a really bad gamer tag, you probably don't want that on the card, right? No dangling hammer 501 or something, whatever your gamer tag might be. So if gamer tag's inappropriate, I don't know if you want it on your credit card. Going out to buy dinner with your family and your wife's mother sees your Dong Hammer 3000 gamer tag on your credit card, might be a bad thing, but you know, so don't be that guy or girl for that matter. It sounds like if you use credit cards, it sounds like a good deal, right? But I don't know. It's just another way of taking something away and hiding it behind another monetization thing. Because really, I'll be honest with you, I did the monthly punch cards and it didn't cost me anything extra, right? I'm already doing it. I'm already playing the game, so I just got it. And now they're like, hey, use our rewards card to get Xbox points. And I'm like, when I use a credit card, I use it for travel points or for something better than my gamer points, right? Something that I don't want. I don't know. It's, I don't like this, but if you want it and you have room in your wallet for an additional credit card, might be up to you to get this credit card. Or if you already got a credit card and you don't really care about the Microsoft, go buy yourself a decal and stick it on top of your credit card that shows your love for Microsoft. I think that, I don't know. It doesn't seem like a good deal for me. I'm probably not going to get one because that's not I got enough credit cards and I don't really want to start using this one to gain Xbox rewards. I'd rather have the reward system that I have on the Xbox. I don't want a credit card for this. I want my monthly punch card back at 2,000 points a month. That's what I really want. Nick, are you going to get yourself an Xbox credit card with your gamer tag slapped on it?
No. Dragon Nuts 45 is not going to be on my credit card. Yeah, well, I guess first things first, like the rewards system, the rewards app on the Xbox is pretty much useless now. Because one thing I noticed, which I didn't realize until we started talking about the monthly punch cards, is they used to have punch cards for games. When you purchase a game, you would get like 1,000 points or something like that. And I didn't think about it, but once you talked about the monthly thing, I haven't seen one of those in a very long time. Right now, like I went on the rewards app this week, and I went on there, I think sometime last week as well. Besides the 100 point one for doing like opening the rewards app for 3 days and doing some other crap, really it's just a bunch of 5-pointers at the bottom, visiting featured games and stuff like that. So it would take a long time at that to calculate enough points to actually make it worth your while. So since they've gotten rid of that stuff, like the main thing that besides accumulating points, the main thing that would make me remember to go back to the rewards thing is for the monthly one, because it would take you quite a few days to go through the whole process of what you need to do in there to complete it. So every day or every couple of days you would go in there, and then you would, do what you could to complete some of the stuff on there. And then you would go in and collect all the other stuff, and you would do that. And so until you got that 2,000 points for the month or whatever, right? And sometimes it'd take a couple weeks, right? Or it'd take like most of the month to get that punch card completed. Or if a new game was coming out when they had those, you'd be like, oh, I was going to buy that game anyway. Cool. I'm going to punch this card. And then now I got 1,000, points for that.
They used to be 6,000 points when they did the new AAA games. They used to be 6,000 points.
Yeah. But now they've gotten rid of it. So the rewards app, going first with that, the rewards app on the Xbox is pretty much useless now. I hardly ever go in there. I don't see a point to it anymore because it's going to take me forever to accumulate enough points just to get $5 or $10 off. I have probably enough in there to have like $10 off right now just because the points I have left over. But if I use that and spend it, like, how often am I going to go to the rewards point, app now? Probably not very much at all. So that's pretty much out the door for me, personally. I might check it here and there, but it's going to be very rare. And then as for the credit card, no, I think I'm good on that. It would be beneficial. I could see it being useful if you had room in your wallet for another credit card. Unless you do buy a lot of games through Microsoft Store and you want to be able to accumulate points to be able to use those points to spend on more games. You could get the card, and then if you're smart, right, with it, you use that to buy the game that you're playing that month or whatever the case may be. You instantly instantly pay it back, right? You just use the card to pay for it. Then you just go online and pay that $50 or 60 or 70 or whatever much the game is right back, right? You have the money, you play it smartly, you buy it for the points, pay it off, cool, right? And you just use it for that. Then, hey, you're accumulating points. You were going to buy it anyway. You already had the money. You're just going to use the card to buy it so you can accumulate points and then just pay it off right when you're done, right? It also helps your credit at the same time, right? You're helping your credit, you're getting points. If you have a lot of credit cards, then probably not a good idea. I don't have a ton of credit cards, but I don't want more credit. I'm good. I think I'm credited out. So I will, stay off of that. But if I didn't, right, then I would try to smartly. It's hard to smartly use a credit card. You got to really be, in the zone and make sure you're using it wisely. You don't want to take your Xbox credit card and go buy groceries with it. You do get points, but probably not you don't want to max that beast out. Probably not a smart idea. But if you use it smartly and you use it just for its purpose, right? Just for that, then yeah, why not? You're getting extra points and you're going to buy the game anyway. Why not just buy it with the card and then go pay it off? Sony has a similar thing, right? So they're just following suit. I think Sony's card is a Visa, not a MasterCard. But you get points. Theirs is for more than just, games, which probably the Microsoft one is probably the same, right? You can probably buy anything Microsoft's from the Microsoft store, like their Surfaces or, computer accessories or whatever the hell they sell besides games. Sony's the same way. You can buy TVs with your points, and you probably had to have a lot of points to buy a TV, but you can buy TVs or games or whatever with it. So, and you get a certain amount of points depending on what you buy. So there's the same thing, when they do decide to go international, it'll probably be an American Express, I would imagine, right? For the overseas, that can be used or what is it? No, I guess Visa and MasterCard are more accessible overseas, aren't they? And like everywhere.
Yeah, I think more than like Discover and American Express, especially like American Express.
Especially
right?
American Express, yeah. American Express is like, nobody takes that, right? Just the ritzy places.
Do you take Amex? No. What is Amex?
Discover? A couple places take Discover, but everybody likes MasterCard and Visa. So I guess, I don't know. I'm sure they'll open it overseas, but yeah, if you use it smartly in that way, then, yeah. I mean, I don't see a problem doing that.
Yeah. And it almost sounds like these credit card reward points are on a different scoring system, right? Because the current rewards program it's 1,000 points for every dollar that it's 1,000 points to $1. So if you want a $10 card, you need to have 10,000 points, right? So, and they give discounts. Like you can do the monthly subscription, which is what I used to do to get a $10 card every month, but I don't get enough points to do it anymore. Like I don't like the way they have nickel and dime their points. There's no longer the 6,000 point new AAA game one. There's no longer the monthlies. And as Nick said, they used to be like the game punch cards at the bottom. Those are all gone. They used to do sale punch cards. Those have kind of gotten really bad and really low because on their actual website, they list that the card comes with a 5,000 point bonus and they give that a $50 value. And I'm like, so are you telling me that it's not $1 per 1,000? So they are basically giving you a little bit better of a deal. So I don't know. Either it's a mistake because now they're saying that $1 is 100 points instead of 1,000 points, right? So either that somebody did bad math or it is separate reward system, but is that the case? Like I said, I don't know. Especially, I'll be honest, like I buy almost all of my Xbox games digital. It's somewhat enticing, but I just don't want to have another credit card open for this. But then I wonder do the Game Pass subscriptions come out of the Microsoft store? Probably not. My subscription that I buy through them come out of that? Probably not. It's probably some other store name that's ineligible or something. Because if that's the case, then you could basically get 5 times your 15 points. So, for $15 that you spend, or what is it, 17 now? I forgot. It's like $16.99 what it's going to be if you do that. So, that'll give you 51 points right there every freaking month. So that's still not quite even $1. And I'm not spending thousands of dollars a month on Xbox stuff. So it really sounds like a no for me. But if you have a lot of streaming services and you buy a lot of stuff from Xbox, the Microsoft store, and not to mention if you do a lot of dining delivery services, might be worth your while, right? 3 times the points on streaming services and dining delivery services. So if you eat a lot of Grubhub and, and all that stuff and Uber Eats and have Netflix and Disney Plus and all that, might be worth it if you move it all to that card. I'll be like, help us out. Yeah. It's not for me.
No, it's not for me either. But I mean, like those individuals that, might find benefit from it. I don't know. I mean, I would imagine you could buy anything on the Microsoft Store. So if you can buy a Game Pass subscription or Game Pass cards or Xbox cards from the store, then I would imagine you could turn your points in for that stuff, right? I don't know if it's everything on the store or how that works, but I mean, like, you know, you could definitely do that. You could even put your game, if you wanted it, you know, you could use it to pay for your Game Pass Ultimate every month, right? And get points when it comes out every month and just pay off that, you know, every time.
Yep.
So, I mean, it could work out as long if you plan it correctly, right? Making sure that you're buying whatever you're buying with it for the points, but then immediately paying that off, help your credit. And then you're just getting points that you can use to buy like Game Pass subscriptions or future games or whatever, you know?
All right.
So it may be beneficial. It just depends on the individual. And if you have room in your wallet
for another card. Yep. You want to watch Microsoft copy Sony? Here it comes. So, well, got anything else on this one? I think that's about enough reminiscent about the past and 6,000 point games and 2,000 point monthly reward punch cards.
Yeah, it's sad because right now, the Sony Stars point system is now a better system than the reward system Xbox has, right? When Sony Stars came out, we were like, oh, the Xbox one is still a little bit better, but now it's kind of like, well, nope, not anymore. You know, we lost all the big numbers, so now it's almost not even worth using the rewards app on Xbox. But
it's harder to earn, right? You can earn points by using Bing, and I'm like, oh god, I use Bing because I want the free points, but now I got no reason to because I'm not able to get $10 a month like I used to get. Right. I used to easily get $10 in reward points every month, enough to get $10 game cards, and it'd take $10 off my next game purchase, and I'm like, whoa, this is great. Now I can't even get that, so you know. Let us know what you think down in the comments. Are you going to get one of these credit cards? What do you think about them reducing over the last a few years the amount of reward points you can get? The $6,000 new game punch cards are gone. The $2,000, which then reduced down to $1,000 monthly rewards punch cards are gone. They've been slowly removing everything from the Microsoft Rewards program to where there's going to be about nothing. Let us know what you think down in the comments. If you're going to get one of those cards, and do you have one of those gamer tags you don't want to show up on your credit card? Tell us what it is. And that might be funny. To slap that credit card down in front of your family or a complete stranger. Let them see that gamer tag. So let us know what you think down in the comments. And we've reached the end of the video. If you're still here and you're not subscribed, come on, help us out. Hit that subscription button and then hit that bell to get notified when we put out new videos. We hope you enjoyed this episode and hope to catch you in the next one.